The new Abomination challenge in Black Ops 6 Zombies is actually insane and it gives you some pretty good rewards. So today I'm gonna show you how to beat this easy. As always, smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and let's get this. Alright guys, here we are on Liberty Falls and today we are playing the new Abomination mode. And yeah, not gonna lie, this mode is actually pretty interesting. I kinda like it, but there are some things that I kinda wanna change. Basically, to give you a bit of a heads up, it's a zombie snacks kind of mode combined with, well, an HVT kind of contract. So basically, you cannot heal, you cannot regen health unless you are eating snacks, eating gobble gums, or drinking perks. And we do have the flow state once again, which means we do 10 times more damage and we move a bit faster when we are in the flow state. And to get in the flow state, all you need to do is get 10 kills without getting hit, which is very nice. Definitely one of the best parts about this mode and one of the best ways to take down, well, the main attraction of this mode, which is going to be Mo. Mo is a supercharged abomination, an HVT abomination with a lot of health that has some special abilities. One of which being it does a lot of damage with all his attacks, especially with the laser. And if he charges and actually hits you with a charge, he's gonna knock out all the perks from you and he's gonna put them on the ground and then you have to like re-drink them, which is kind of cool. So if you get charged, keep an eye on your perks because yeah, you might have lost them. So yeah, I don't really like the graphics they made for this mode. I think it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. But basically what we have to do is we have to kill Mo in order to have the exfil pop up. You cannot exfil until you kill that dude. Also another thing about Mo, the more you use a weapon on him, he's gonna become immune to it. So whenever he becomes immune to it, you have to pretty much switch weapons, deal damage with that one, and then when he becomes immune to that one, you can switch back to your main weapon. And because of that, I like to have two primaries, one of which being the DM10 that I use right now. You can definitely use whatever you like for the first weapon, and then on the second weapon, I always go for the GS45s. That thing does a lot of damage in the flow state. Also, another thing about this mode, you do have permanent double points, which is very nice, so definitely take advantage of it as much as possible. And what I like to do, because there's no time in between rounds, so the zombies will like spawn non-stop, is sit in spawn and sit somewhere until I get a lot of points so I can pack a punch to at least level 2, or maybe pack both my guns to level 2, because we have the flow state and we're doing a lot of damage. By the way, flow state goes away as soon as you get hit, so try to not get hit. If you get hit and lose your flow state, you can definitely get it back by getting some more kills without getting hit. But yeah, I try to stay in spawn or somewhere to get as many points as I can. Wonderfizz is already spawned in, so you can definitely go buy your favorite perks already. But yeah, basically Mo, the supercharged abomination, is only going to spawn in whenever you open up the church. This is what I mean by staying in spawn and getting as many points as you can. And also, that was a mimic. On this map, we have every other type of enemies from the other maps. So, some matches you might have the special zombie and amalgam, some matches you might have the special one, the disciple. We do have mimics, we have doppelgas sometimes, we have manglers, and starting I think around 11 we do have the toxic zombies from Shadowville, so that's definitely a lot of fun. But look at this, we are unpacked round 8, we're still like one tapping, we're doing a lot of damage. And from what I've seen, there's a lot of power-up drops as well, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna try to sit until round 15, get as much cash as I can. And I do have a gobblegum. I am gonna use a wall power just so I can get the GS45s of the wall pack punch one, but you don't definitely have to do that. I mean, it's only 5,000. You can get 5,000 extremely easy in this mode. And it has kind of a nice background music to it, I guess. But look at that, round 10 in just 4 minutes. That's kind of insane. Yeah, things are gonna get harder though. The more you progress the rounds, the more aggressive the zombies are gonna be, and with the non-stop spawns and everything, yeah, it's gonna be kind of wild. Look at that. We have the special zombies spawned in, round 10, not 11. My bad. We took damage. We have to heal by drinking or perks or eating the snacks from the ground. Keep in mind that killing a special zombie will guarantee you 3 snacks, so if you need snacks very fast, And you see a mangler or anything, take it down. It's gonna be good. Alright, there we go. Back in the flow state. Armor is extremely important as well, so definitely make sure to grab as much of it as you can. I'll try to get like 60,000 points maybe. I want to get Jog, because Jog is like really important as well. Having the 300 health. Also, I think I'm going to slap on the screen right now the loadout, or maybe I'll put it in the beginning. The loadout for the DM10, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you are interested in this. So let me just grab some more ammo. I'll try to keep this as unedited as I can. Kill streaks can be used against Mo, against the Abomination, but unfortunately, they're not gonna do a lot of damage. Maybe the higher rounds they do, but for the lower rounds they definitely don't. Okay, let's try to get that flow state back, because I don't like the damage that I'm doing right now. There we go, and there we go, we have it. You know you have the flow state whenever like this purple things appear on your screen. And also combining flow state with insta-kill can be very nice for the boss. There we go. First of all, I'm gonna go grab level 2 armor, and I'm gonna go hit the Wonder Fist very quick. One thing I would change to this, after you kill Mo, the Exfil is gonna pop up, and if you don't take it, it's just gonna pop up after every 5 rounds as normal. But unfortunately, Mo doesn't spawn back. I would have liked Mo to spawn back. If you don't take the Exfil, he comes back and then you have to kill him again in order to grab the Exfil. I feel like that would have made the game a bit more interesting. And we just got hit right there. Alright, let's keep opening up the map and everything. I really want to get Vulture Raid as well. And also there's a way to kind of cheese this boss by using the Ethereal Trap. It's not very easy. It does do a whole lot of damage to the Abomination, but it's not easy because you're going to be in there with all the zombies and everything, so you need decoys and stuff like that. And Ether Shroud is not really going to work, mainly because, well, if you pop Ether Shroud, the Abomination will run away as well. But there we go. You go here. I'll go grab a few perks like that, and that. There we go. Awesome. And let me put some of this. I'll use Shadow Rift. Mo is not weak to anything, so yeah, it's totally fine. You can use whatever you like. So we can pretty much pack a punch to level 2 right now. I want to keep playing a bit though, because I want to get enough money to pack my GS 45 to pack 2 as well. I'm gonna go grab it off the wall right now because we got PhD. Also, DM10 is so good, even in single fire. It shoots so freaking quick. Alright, round 14. Doppelganger just spawned in. Let's grab that nuke. Grab all the salvage. And you know what? I'm just gonna use this bubblegum. As I said, you don't have to do it. I'm just, you know, keeping a hold of like 5,000 points because of that, basically. So, unfortunately, still green, but it is what it is. Round 14, it's a green weapon. It's kind of wild. And look at that. Abomination, an amalgam just spawned in. But because we are in the flow state, you can just pretty much do that. Let me drink some of this. Keep in mind with the explosions, this car blowing up are gonna be annoying. Alright. We have enough to pack 2. And we can just go and take down Mo. I think this is one of the fastest way to actually get to high rounds, not gonna lie. Definitely these are gonna be a bit of a problem when it comes to ammo situation. Let me put dead wire on this, because you do burn through ammo quite a bit with this. There we go. Here's our boy Mo. Watch out for the laser. As I said, does tons and tons of damage. I want to use my Ether Shroud for a second right here. And sometimes Ether Shroud doesn't really work according to plan as well, which is a bit unfortunate. Let's pop some snacks. There we go. Now we can actually start doing damage to Mo, which is not going to be extremely easy. So as soon as you see immune using your main weapon, that's your cue that you need to switch to the second weapon. Okay, 9,000 damage. And do not get charged by him. If you get charged by him, he's gonna mess you up. As I said, he's gonna pretty much knock out the perks out of you. The more annoying part about this challenge is the fact that, well, you do have these constant zombies. You see, we're already doing less and less damage. Look at that. Immune already. Now, because of that, we can switch back to this and start giving it to him. He's like really fast as well. Flow state, it's massive with this. Flow state. Oh, look at that. We got a disciple as well, not just amalgams. Very nice. As I said, if you can get an insta-kill, absolutely awesome. Keep in mind that no side quests are available on this, so you cannot do the free blue tool or anything. Back to immune phase. Need to grab ammunition. You don't have special rounds because the special zombies are like, you know, we have the toxic ones appearing everywhere. That could have been a good double points, maybe. But... okay, luckily he didn't hit us. Big damage right there. That was nice. Back in the flow state. He's tracking very fast with that laser sight, with that laser attack, so definitely be careful. But yeah, if you have this weapon maxed out, you can pretty much do even 20,000 damage per shot. But we're gonna use the GS45s now until he's gonna be immune. Well, I'm just gonna use this a bit though. As I said, definitely the zombies are like the most annoying thing about this challenge. Ooh, a lot of damage right there. Like, try to be in the flow state as much as you can. Okay, he's like half HP. Alright, you know what? Because we have some decoys and everything. Okay, luckily that thing actually slows him down. Out of ammo on the GSs again. I swear, these zombies hit you sometimes like it makes absolutely zero sense. You know what? We're not gonna use the Ethereal. Let's just do the good old-fashioned way. Hello, Doppel. Give me those snacks. Do not block me, zombie. I don't want to get hit by this dude. You can do SAM trials though. As you see, we're doing a lot more damage with our first weapon than this. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. One quick way to get health back is to just go and drink a perk. I think perks give you like 300 health. Do that. No, it's actually 150. There we go. Does do that laser attack quite a lot though. Whoa, do not get hit by the zombos, please. We're gonna throw some decoys over there. Then we got Mo back in the action. A Doppel spawned in, or Amalgam, sorry. And he's kind of dead. Yes, there it is. That was a bit clutch, not gonna lie. It gives you a lot of like good rewards as well, which is kind of nice. like 2 pack 3 crystals, 2 legendary tools. Okay, we packed this 3. As you can see now, we killed Mo. So Exfil appeared, and we can go and take it right now. It's actually a very fast animation, so let's just do this. Bam. Ready for the Exfil. Round 21. I think this is the fastest I've beaten him. Usually I go to like round 30 or so, just, you know, just because. So let's go exfoliate very quick. Definitely a fun mode, but as I said, if you don't take the Exfil this round, it's gonna disappear next round, then appear after 5 rounds. But I wish, if you don't take this Exfil, Mo would spawn back, and then you have to kill him again in order to get another Exfil. I feel like that's how it should be, and makes the mode a bit more, you know, intense and everything. I just one-shotted a doppelganger, an amalgam with a DM10. One-shotted. Kinda nuts. There we go. Love this flow state as well. Very, very nice. Although I wish the graphics would literally just stay the way they're supposed to be. And there we go. This is how you beat the new Abomination challenge. Definitely a fun one, but I wish they would make some changes to it. Alright, let's get out of here. As always, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comments what you think the new mode and if you have beaten it yet. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.